Welcome back to another edition of Sing Paintage.
Here we go again.
Yes, I'm Berto.
I'm Nims, and we're going to dive into a little bit more of the painting. So if
I've been liking painting.
Yeah?
I'm addicted. Yeah.
All right. I'm not there yet. I have yet to paint anything.
But
I think I might give it a shot. Yeah, this is pretty cool looking. So if you watched our other video, we kind of went over how Berto painted his Punisher. He ended up making a whole squad to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the tie. How'd you do the tie?
So, tie, I just don't have one.
No.
I did 4. If you're going to do something, go overboard. So, I did all of them exactly the same. In all the same scheme. And basically, it's just to match that Punisher. Because, the Punisher goes in, he needs some protection. So I did 4 TIE fighters. I have a list I was running with. A lot of the list is actually around the TIE fighters having crack shot. They're all pilot skill value 4. The TIE bombers got some heavy ordnance that drop. But the whole thing was just basically giving that the TIE Punisher some support as far as, because he's a vulnerable ship. He can be, attacked and hit runs, and he does have a lot of hit points. But the cool part about that ship is he's got a lot of ordnance that I can send out. So I did 4 TIE fighters in this design to basically kind of, again, to match the TIE Punisher. But you could see it's different. I mean, the wing, I had the stripe going this way. So when I was looking at this, originally I was going to do a red fin on top, red fin on bottom. I said, you know what, but I don't want to go too crazy. I just want to maybe do a light accent. But it was done the same exact way as I did this.
Okay.
The only thing different is I did not use the airbrush on this ship because the engine was small and I didn't have the needle that's fine-tuned. So I just did this with a brush, but it still came out really good. Same exact technique that I did the windows and everything. I started with that formula base coat of white, and that's kind of where things went.
Okay. So you sprayed everything down with the primer first.
Yep, the P3 formula primer that's up there.
Again,
Yep.
If you guys
same.
didn't watch the other video, that's that right there.
Again, 3 coats, 2 or 3 passes each time, starting from the side, spraying it off, and turning. Now, this was different because I had everything off on this ship. I took the wings off. I kept the wings on. I didn't take these off. So I did have to go a couple coats because I had to get the top, the bottom, and because those fins blocked a lot of the airstream, so I had to make sure I get inside the fins. But it's same thing, same exact way I did it.
All right. So I see a little bit darker lines
Yes.
on the solar panels here. How did you get that effect?
So same exact thing with the null oil. So I basically took Citadel's null oil, right? And I took the Citadel, the wash brush that's for the null oil and the types of shades. And basically what I did was, the reason why I did it that way is where this red part was, I don't have a steady hand. And the biggest thing is, I didn't want to go and hit the sides of it and then repaint it because I messed up on the red paint. So what I did was I tried to get as close as possible with a smaller fine toothbrush doing the red, but I left a little gap in there. So what the problem with that is that gap is you're going to see it if I just did a light null oil. So what I did was I took heavy null oil and just basically rubbed it like this and just let it sit there.
Let it soak down into that.
And it created that effect. So since I did it at the bottom, I kind of had to do it at the tops and on the insides. But, I mean, honestly, the null oil, like I said, is Liquid Expert. It's real easy to do. I just went like that and then just drag my brush to get that effect. And then you can't even see that I actually went to the edges in there. You can actually see that, I mean, it's all covered up by that null oil. And it kind of gives that cool, smoky effect. In the same way I did the cockpit with the null oil and that medium P3's medium mix, which allows me to give a gloss. I tinted the windows red, same exact way I did the Punisher. And the engine is the same exact, but everything else is exactly the same. And I mean, honestly, these went a lot faster once I knew what I did with this thing, with the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
It went, all 4 ties were probably the same amount of time I did the Punisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, again, this is just a little bit of an addition to the other video where we showed the Punisher. I just wanted to, show you the squad. He's got 4 little matching buddies here. So, nice little swarm list. It's unique. You won't see another one out there yet. after this video, you might. But yeah, just one of the other things you can do with this game.
It really changes it up. I mean,
Yeah,
it makes it
unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and real easy to do. And the biggest thing is, like, if I tell anybody who wants to just start painting, just start small, start slow, and definitely leverage these washes. These washes are gonna make you fix your mistakes, and they're gonna hide your mistakes. So definitely helps out.
Cool.
Liquid Expert.
All right, and get one of these cool little rotatey thingies.
Yeah. Amazon, I think it was like $10. It's like solar powered. Look. Isn't that cool? It's like a little jewelry thing.
All right. Thanks for watching. Like us on Facebook. Like the video. Subscribe to our channel if you would, please. Leave some comments below. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.